Hi, my name's Kevin, and I'm a product manager here at Upgraded, based out of New York City. And today I'm going to walk you through about what it might look like working with us on your project. So, firstly, we work heavily with Notion. Communication between the team is extremely important, but also with the client as well. So, everything lives on one Notion page that you will always have access to and know exactly what's going on at what point of the project. And this is basically just to promote as much transparency into our process as possible. So every project will have a page just like so. We start out with the scope of work, which should always be visible on this page here. And then, of course, going into the internal project team. We keep track of all the meetings and meeting notes. Every single checkpoint that you would have with us would be here for future reference. We start with the pain points. So collecting all the pain points of what you want this project to solve for that end user. We also on a board here, just so you know exactly what's happening at what time during a sprint, with their epics as well in there too. And that's basically what this would look like as an example here. Okay, moving on to users. We do a user analysis, exactly who are the users going to be using this application. We start to create a database structure and their relations. This could either live on a Miro board, a Google Doc like seen here, or as well as just a Notion database as well, just like an example here. A user's stories, we start with listing these out. This is extremely important so we know exactly what we're building and we're hitting every single feature we would need in order to solve those pain points. And here you can see exactly what tasks are related to every single user story. We also have pages, so all the pages that would have to be done and the related tasks as well. We go into a design analysis, so we look into the competition of what you're trying to build, some market inspiration, some wireframes, and mockups. So that's a full design analysis on there. And then we go on to the sprint breakdowns. So exactly what are the sprints, what are the epics, and how they relate to each other, and go deeper into individual tasks themselves. Most importantly, we have our product management chapter, which we have a full view of the team and you have full insight on what's getting worked on at what time. And they're broken down into different sprints here. And depending on the person, we can see exactly what tasks are to be done. And here we actually communicate more information within the tasks as well. And that moves through a process from to do to completed. And then we go into the swap workflow. Very importantly, we map everything out. We use Miro boards pretty heavily to map out the whole structure of the application, to try to foresee any challenges we might have in the future, and also to serve as a reference for you and any future devs that need to work on the application as well. So we keep a Miro board for each project here. Most projects we do a technical feasibility sprint for, and this is to make sure that what you're building, we're able to prototype it out. It's completely feasible. We know exactly what we're doing, and this prevents any surprises down the line or helps ensure us to actually hit that estimate that we give you. And this is especially useful when working with a lot of different APIs. For example, this project is working with a Shopify API, a Plaid API connection, easy post shipping connection. So there's a lot of different variables going on. So technical feasibility is an important part of every single project, no matter the complexity. Then we have a questions board where we clarify anything that hasn't quite been answered with the client, and here we just go back and forth to make sure that we fully understand what you're trying to build so we can execute on that properly. And any additional costs, we're super transparent. What's going to cost more out of the cost to build the project? What are those extra fees that we would have to pay either at one time or ongoing frequency for your project? And of course, any resources that you guys provide us with, we would list it here just so the team always knows anything we have to know. And this is the single source of truth for any sort of references or anything project-based. So that could either be client-provided resources or other resources from all the research that we do in order to bring this project to life, make it a reality. So that's a quick walkthrough of the process of how we structure things, how we're extremely transparent with the entire building process. So any questions, happy to answer, and hoping it could be part of our journey as well.